Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Now, the purses have been revealed for the Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale bout. It's as follows. Deontay Wilder, the champion, has gotten a guaranteed amount of $10 million, while the challenger, who was mandatory, by the way, Dominic Breazeale, will take home $1.2 million. Now, Deontay Wilder, as a champion, he is entitled to not only the guaranteed $10 million, but he's also guaranteed international rights and other revenue fees, such as split of revenue tickets, I believe. And also, he was also guaranteed, I said also twice, he was also guaranteed a bonus, according to this article by The Mirror, if I guess this is the way I interpret it correctly, $2 million per round in the fight as an upside, which that's pretty bizarre, but that's what is reported. So if this is the case, by which Martin Gorman, I think that's his last name. Well, I'll post a link to the article. I'm just thinking from my top of my head here that if this is the case, then Wilder, if you include the $2 million which the fight only lasted one round and 53 seconds, plus the guarantee that Wilder got for $10 million, and plus the international rights, or the TV rights, I should say, plus the ticket revenue split, he's roughly going to take home about an estimate about $13 to maybe $15 million, roughly, if you incorporate all those other, the other revenue upside on top of his $10 million guaranteed. Now, Breazeale, as a mandatory, I guess he's only getting a flat rate of $1.2 million. I'm not sure if he's got any upside on it. Maybe he has. I don't know. I'm sure maybe he did. Like I said, if anybody have any more information about that, please let me know. But all I can say is that that's not bad for a guy whose fight wasn't even showcased on pay-per-view to make that much amount of money. I'm just being real. I mean, maybe a Manny Pacquiao or even Anthony Joshua can get away with that, or Floyd Mayweather if he was still fighting. But Jesus Christ, maybe, or Mike Tyson. Well, if you incorporate inflation back then, he can get away with it, because you have to keep in mind. Or Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield, not all of their fights in their prime when they were champions, not all of their fights were showcased on pay-per-view. Not all of them. Well, to be fair, while they were not, Evander Holyfield, Burt Cooper, one of his fights was on HBO after he beat Buster Douglas for the title, but it is what it is. Or actually, I think it was the fight after that he fought. Before he fought Burt Cooper, he fought Evander Holyfield. I could be wrong. I have to go back and check. But needless to say, you guys get my point. But yeah, I mean, very good take-home amount for Wilder. I know some gonna say, coming to my comment section is like, well, wait a minute. He's getting if he's making about $13 to $15 million, he could have made $20 million guarantee on the zone. He's stupid enough because he could have made $5 more million if he fought on the zone. Well, here's the thing. That may be the case that, Wilder could have made more on the zone if he had fought Breazeale. That may be the case. But let's just take this into account, okay? Wilder and his team got the offer. They went back to Showtime. This is just my theory, and this is obviously the case what have happened. They probably went to Stephen Espinoza and told him, look, they're offering us $20 million to take the fight, giving us a 3-fight deal, guarantee amount over $100 million. Now, if you can match that, great. If you can't, then what you can do is give us a compromising offer that is close to that, and we'll stay with you because we are very loyal to you. So that's probably what Espinoza and Showtime worked out for Wilder to keep him on board. Because as I pointed out before, and even though I was upset that Wilder didn't take that deal with the zone, Espinoza knows that if they lost to Wilder, that would be a huge financial. They'd be in huge financial trouble if they lost him. Let's be real. Because if you look at their network and their roster of fighters, who fights on the PBC, obviously, who's their biggest moneymaker? Who's their biggest draw on that network? I mean, there's no one else. I mean, Earl Spence fights on Fox, yeah, but other than that, who else is on there on Showtime who can make money for them? There's no one else. I mean, I know they got Pacquiao, but Pacquiao can, he's already pretty much. I mean, he's still competing, but he's not the same guy that could draw as much as he used to. So let's be real. So other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a good showing for Wilder, as far as a financial standpoint. Another thing I want to add too is that the zone, I heard some ramblings about the zone being in financial trouble to the point that they've been sold off to a tech company. So I don't know any truths about that, I should say. So if anyone have any more tangible information about that, please let me know, because that's what's been that's a word from the grapevine that came out today. So the only thing I can tell you about that is that the Zone actually sold off some of their assets so they can raise capital to fund their streaming app. So I don't know the truths about that. If you guys can provide, anyone can provide more information about the Zone being sold off to a tech company because the investors pulled out, please let me know. So anyways, I'm out. Peace.